Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pager, here once again with another video on The Flash Season 5, and they released a new trailer for The Flash Season 5, so yeah, let's just watch it right now. No need to talk to me anymore until after the trailer.
You're saying you're our daughter?
Yep, from the future.
Named Nora?
After your mother. Kinda stuck here now. Anybody know what to do?
My whole life's been out of order. Nora shouldn't be here.
Ugh, these computers are even slower than the ones at the Flash Museum.
Did you say Flash Museum?
Yeah, I've studied everything.
This man is hiding in the shadows.
You guys beat him. At least you were supposed to.
The timeline changed. We need to send her home.
But you guys have such a strong connection.
In the future, what happens to me?
What is that sound? Barry? Who's there?
I don't know. If we don't stop this, Central City's gonna be a war zone.
I'm sorry. I guess things don't always go the way you plan them.
So yeah, that was pretty damn cool. That was footage from, I think, the first at least 3 episodes by the look of it. It could be 4, but I couldn't really recognize anything that should be in the 4th episode, so I think it's just the first 3 episodes. Now, The Flash was due for a trailer like this. Like, we've had a couple of trailers for The Flash, but basically, like, 70% or 80% of the new trailers had footage from Comic-Con, so it wasn't really anything new, compared to, like, Arrow and even Legends, where they showed a lot of new stuff in their new trailers. So, Flash was due a trailer like this, and we got it only, what, like 3 or 4 days before the show's back, so better late than never, I guess. But of course, let me know in the comments section down below, what was your favorite part of this trailer? I'm interested to see what you guys think, because there was a lot of stuff in this trailer, so I'm sure there's going to be varying opinions on what people, what caught people's eyes the most. And of course, drop a like on the video. The Flash is back soon. Show your support. Hype for the Flash. Just let me know. Just show your support by clicking the like button. And of course, if you're new to the channel and looking forward to the Flash this season and want a channel to stay up to date with it, then this is the channel for you. So subscribe for all of that. So let's jump into it. So the first thing we really see is like a new sort of like a look and take at that introduction scene following the season 4 finale. So for those that still don't know, season 5 is picking up right where season 4 left off, which is like really new for all the shows. Like some of the shows show like maybe like a 5-minute cut and stuff like that, but this whole first episode is within 12 hours after the season 4 finale. So that's a big change. But we hear Nora telling them that she is named after Barry's mother, who was obviously called Nora Allen. So this was a big like duh moment. I know why that had to be explained, but yeah, so there is some explanation there. Now we do see Nora tagging along with Barry while he is on the job. I saw some people on Twitter saying like, oh, the timeline's changed, so Barry's doing a different job. He's doing his CSI work here. He's getting fingerprints and stuff. You can see that clearly. But anyway, Nora's on the job with him or tagging along. I think this is just her like wanting to be around her dad as much as possible. We know that's what Nora wants to do. So I wonder if Barry will get like sort of a question as to who this random person is that's tagging along with him, because he can't go, oh, it's my daughter, because she's literally like a couple of years younger than he is. So it's going to be interesting to see how Barry works that out and just explains it all. I'm sure Captain Singh will be asking some questions. Now, Barry does say that his life has been, and to quote, out of order. But it is just like sort of chucked into the trailer randomly. It's not, there's no context. We don't actually see Barry saying it. So it is hard to tell exactly what he is referring to. I would say it just has to do with Nora being there. She is just like an extra worry for everyone and is just like, well, affecting everyone's day-to-day lives. So Barry just has to like accommodate her being there. So everything's just, out of order. Everything's not working as it should be. So yeah, she's not meant to be there. So if something's misplaced, it's just going to cause a bit of disruption amongst everything else everyone else out or everything or everyone else there. So I'm guessing that's what Barry's referring to when he says out of order. Now, this is one of the cooler parts of the trailer. So I wouldn't say this is the coolest part of the trailer, but it's definitely one of the cooler parts of the trailer. That's when Nora mentions the Flash Museum, and she says that she has studied a lot of information there. So I think we all knew there was going to be some sort of Flash Museum stuff. I think we all think that she's probably got the Flash ring from the museum. It's either like handed down or it's from the museum. I think it's one of the two. There's going to be the 2 options there. But I guess the big question around the Flash Museum is, sure, it's really cool to name drop it and stuff like that, but will we actually go there? Are we actually going to be able to either go to the Flash Museum through like Nora's memories and like a flashback for Nora, or are we physically going to go there in like the 100th episode or something like that? That's a big question I think a lot of people want not only answered, but in a more positive way, like as in, yes, we're going to go there. Because obviously in the season 1 finale, we saw the little like vision of it when Barry was running back in time. So I'd like to go there, but hopefully it's not just a name drop, because I hate being teased and nothing actually fully coming. So I'd like to see us go to the Flash Museum. Not in episode 1, unless it's through like a Nora vision, which would be cool. But if we don't get it there, then hopefully we go there in like the 100th episode or something along those lines. Eventually this season. I think it'd be pretty cool. Now we get some more looks at Cicada. He looks very menacing. He's tall, which is always a bit of a, one, what would you call it? Like one trait of being menacing. Obviously, we already knew from a previous trailer that Team Flash was supposed to beat him, or is supposed to beat him, but that doesn't happen now thanks to Nora messing with the timeline. So obviously, one of her mistakes or one of the secrets or something is going to be connected to Cicada and what's happened there. But it's going to be interesting to see like what changed specifically that stopped Team Flash beating him and allowed him to grow to, well, a much higher power level. So that's going to be interesting to see. I wonder if it has to do with like Barry dying or something like that, or maybe just Nora being in the timeline affects it. Who knows? Now we do see a truck or like a van open, something with doors at the back. Don't judge me if you're a truck or van enthusiast. I'm like disrespecting your vehicle. But I don't think this is Cicada in the back with the chains. I think a lot of people might think that. I think it is actually Cicada like stopping the van and opening it, and the person inside is just a meta. Now, obviously I don't know specifically what episode this is from. I'd like to think it's episode 1, because I think this is the dude that I will reference later on. I'll bring it up again when we do eventually get to him. But I think this is Cicada stopping the van, opening the van, and killing the meta inside, because as we know, Cicada is hunting metas and killing them, so I think that's what's happening here. Now we do see Team Flash attempting to send Nora back home here, very similar to like Reverse Flash in season 2 and stuff like that. Now she is wearing the Tachyon device, which has been gone for like Bebo knows how long. I was so surprised when I saw that in the trailer. I was like, hold on, is that the Tachyon device? I couldn't believe it. So it's pretty random to see that return. Obviously, this isn't going to work, you would have to think. Like if it does work, then how does Nora get back for the rest of the season? So I don't know if she's basically just blocked from going forward in time, like that could be a thing, or there is literally just something wrong and she just can't travel forward. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there, because I don't see the logical point around it, because apparently Nora's meant to be more powerful than Barry this season, unless she just can't tap into her powers. Or like the higher level of her powers that would allow her to like go forward in time and stuff like that. So gonna be interesting to see how they explain that. But yeah, Tachyon device, so I guess that's pretty cool. We have Nora showing Barry the newspaper. Maybe she explains exactly what goes down in 2024. You would have to think that she might do that, or at least give a big hint as to what goes down there. Like she might not necessarily say like, oh, you die, but she might be saying like, oh, like that's the last time that you're seen in the future. And then maybe she suggests that like, yeah, I grew up without you. Like you weren't there. Like this happened. I was like X amount of years old, or I wasn't even born yet. Maybe Iris was pregnant with Nora. Or if I'm Nora speaking, Iris was pregnant with me, or Mum was pregnant with me. And yeah, so Barry disappears, never comes back, and Nora grows up without her father. That could be what happens there. Obviously, you have to wait and see. Now, we do get that menacing breathing from Cicada, which is pretty damn freaky. It is insane that it is actually so loud, though. I wonder if that will be explained, or if that's just like done to be like over dramatic. And this is actually probably our best look at the suit here from any of the trailers. Like I know we have the official promo images, but they're like edited and stuff like that. Like this is actually what we're going to get on the show. So let me know what you think of the suit in the comments. I've spoken enough about the suit in previous videos. So this is probably our best look at it in regards to, the trailers and what we're going to see on the show. So let me know what you think of it. But the next part is massive in this trailer, and that is when we see Cisco as Vibe clutching at his hands, and there seem to be like stab marks there. And that is when we have Cicada standing in front of him. So you would have to think that this would be from episode 3, which is called The Death of Vibe. However, this could be from episode 2, as it does fit the setting where we know scenes from that episode will take place. However, they could make it that Cicada's hideout could be around this area, so that could be why they look similar. But yeah, definitely watch out, Cisco. I'm not going to dive too much into the Death of Vibe stuff. I'll have a video tomorrow all about that. But yeah, I was surprised we got this in the trailer, to be completely honest. Now, we do have Cicada inside Joe and Cecile's place, as he not only threatens Joe while he is tied up with some sort of like plastic cord or something, but he also picks up a blanket, I think it is, which you would have to think belongs to Jenna Marie West, might I say. Now, is this due to him like losing his family? Obviously, we know that's most likely the case with Cicada, but is he having like bad memories of that, or is like Jenna important somehow? I would say it's more likely just because he's lost his family, but you know, Cecile's a series regular this season, so maybe there's a reason that they've made that, you know, made that change for her character. I have to wait and see. Now this is Gridlock. He's the meta villain from episode 1. And this is the guy that I think is actually in that van that I was talking about earlier, so it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if he is in that van and he is killed by Cicada, you know, towards the end of episode 1. That's like sort of our grand entrance into Cicada. Well, at least his first murder that we're going to see. But yeah, I think he's just going to be a throwaway villain for this first episode and just an example made in regards to this is what Cicada is going to be doing to people this season. Now, we do get a shot of Barry beaten up here. He's all bloody, so who knows what happens to poor old Barry here. There's no real context to it, so just thought I'd point out that he is all bloody, so something's happened here. Okay, now this is like the, you know, sometimes in my trailer breakdowns, I'll just see something and I just go into like crazy theory mode. Well, this is crazy theory time for this trailer breakdown. So we get like a quick shot of Barry as the Flash grabbing someone's arm, and then it fades to a shot of Cicada holding his lightning bolt dagger. Now, is this the trailer telling us something? Did Barry, like, touching Cicada, maybe, you know, at the end of season 4, give him his powers, or at least activate them? Or are they hinting at the story from the comics where people that were saved by the Flash, you know, as in, like, the Flash grabbed them and saved them, were targeted by Cicada? Because we know many people will be dying this season, but up to now, it has really only been suggested that metahumans would be the ones dying. But yeah, let me know what you think. It's just something I caught in the trailer. You know, it happened really quickly, but I just had to like scroll back a bit and I saw it. But yeah, do you think maybe the Flash gave Cicada his powers and that's sort of like the connection between the two? Or do you think, you know, Cicada's literally targeting people that the Flash has touched? Let me know. I'm sorry, I guess things don't always go the way that you planned. Now that is said by Nora as we cut to Barry crying towards the end of the trailer. Now you would have to 111% think that this is after Nora tells him that he is gone in the future and that Nora grew up without him, just with her mother. So Barry not only left his wife, but a daughter as well, whether that be that she was born or that Iris was, you know, in the stages of pregnancy. Now, I can't see another reason for this. Like, well, there are others, but this is like the easy pick. If you have another option, let me know in the comment section down below. But I can't see another reason behind like Barry getting so emotional and bringing up the newspaper and all that. Certain things just piece together and this is what happens, I guess. But overall, I thought this was like this is the best trailer that we've had for The Flash this season. Obviously, the Comic-Con one got us hyped, but it was just because it was the first look. I've always said that the Comic-Con trailer would have been a bit of a letdown if we didn't see the Flash ring, and I think that's the truth. But this trailer here is exactly what we needed going into the new season. I think a lot of us were already hyped, but this just drove up that hype level even higher, and just seeing certain things like more shots of Cicada, just like Cisco being in trouble, and just even more shots of like Nora using her powers and the relationship between her and Barry, and just even some of the other characters. Like we saw some Killer Frost stuff in there as well. Not a lot of, they're doing like not showing a lot of Ralph in these trailers either, and there was no like new Harrison Wells either, which I was surprised with. Maybe they're just trying to be, you know, on the down low with all of that, who knows. But yeah, overall, this was a cool trailer and I was very impressed. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like and it shows support. Let me know in the comment section down below. What was your favorite part of the trailer? What caught your eye the most? Just let me know down there. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.